Governor Solo inaugurates Lagos Rail Mass Transit Overpass Bridge in Mushin. Federal Inland Revenue Service set to modernize tax administration, regulates cryptocurrency. On the front scene, Ukrainian president commends soldiers for strengthening positions in Russian-captured territory. And in sports, Nigeria's Falconets depart for a 2-week final campaign in Colombia ahead FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup finals. Now, the details. I'm Sarah Adesanya. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has officially inaugurated the Lagos Rail Mass Transit Red Line Mushin Overpass Bridge to bring a new transportation experience to motorists in the axis. Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that the development will enhance economic value of the Mushin Onupan area and reduce travel time because a journey of 30 minutes can now be achieved in 7 minutes.
Journeys that hitherto will take, because the rail is, I'll talk about the rail, will have taken them 45 minutes, 1 hour just to go and turn all the way at Moshalashi or Jibo, all the way at Ojuelegba to come to Ikorodu Road, or vice versa. You'll have got to go all the way on the Ikorodu Road to Ilupeju, to go all the way to Ikeja, to go and turn to come onto Agege Motor Road. All that are things of the past now.
Governor Sanwo-Olu said owners of properties affected during the demolition have been adequately compensated. He expressed gratitude to residents of the areas, as well as the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, and the engineering company that handled the project. Our correspondent Adela Kindele reports that the overpass bridge is one out of the 5 constructed by the Lagos State government on the Red Line corridor in Agege, Ikeja, Yaba, Oyingbo. The Lagos State Ferry Services, LAG Ferry, has been urged to fashion out innovative ways to improve revenue generation and the total efficiency of the agency through increased ridership on the waterways. Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiemi, made the call at the opening ceremony of LAG Ferry's 3-day management retreat with the theme Leveraging Waterways Assets for Improved Revenue Generation. Oshiemi, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Olawale Musa, noted that Lagos State government is deploying a multi-sectorial approach to improve waterways assets and other transportation infrastructure to attract users to the state inland waterways and other modes of transportation in the state. In his remarks, Special Advisor to the Governor on Taxation and Revenue, Abdul Qadir Ugumbo, explained that the state government is not only concerned about revenue generation, but also ensuring regulations enjoy the dividends of democracy through the provision of various infrastructure projects. Earlier, the managing director of LAG Ferry, Abdul Kabar Ladi Balogo, noted that by investing in infrastructure, fostering public-private partnerships, and diversifying their use for both transportation and recreation, the agency can unlock economic growth, stimulate job creation, and promote sustainable practices. Ladi Balogun commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his unwavering commitment and dedication to improving water transportation as a viable alternative to road transport through massive investment, which has enabled the agency to record unprecedented milestones. The Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, LASEPA, has launched a statewide awareness and sensitization campaign with a call on manufacturing industries across the state to stop the discharge of untreated effluent into the drains and water bodies. Special Advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Environment, Olakunle Akodu, stated that desensitization is aimed at addressing the pressing issues of air pollution and indiscriminate discharge of untreated effluent into the environment and water bodies. Akodi said the campaign would highlight the serious health risks posed by pollutants from industrial activities, emphasizing LASEPA's ongoing efforts to promote environmental awareness and protection. Earlier in his opening remarks, the General Manager of LASEPA, Babatunde Ajayi, stated that there is an urgent need for ongoing dialogue regarding the management of effluent in Lagos State. a region grappling with rapid industrialization. And now to the rest of the stories. The Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, is set to introduce a comprehensive bill aimed at revamping Nigeria's tax administration system, including the regulation of the cryptocurrency industry. FIRS Chairman Zach Adedeji made this known during a stakeholders engagement with the Joint Committee of the National Assembly on Finance in Lagos State. Adedeji stressed the need to modernize Nigeria's tax system to align with current economic realities, citing Stamp Duty Act as an example of an outdated law that requires urgent attention. He also noted that growing importance of the cryptocurrency ecosystem and the necessity for a regulatory framework to govern its operations. The proposed legislation seeks to simplify tax laws, harmonize revenue collection, and replace outdated tax regulation with contemporary frameworks. The House of Representatives has expressed deep concern over the abduction of 20 medical students in Benue State, urging swift intervention from security agencies. Chairman of the House Committee on Health Services, Dennis Udausa, said the incident is not just an attack on the young professionals, but on the future of Nigeria's healthcare system. Udausa, who stated that no student should be afraid of going about their lawful duties in the country, added that the House remains committed to supporting initiatives that enhance the security and safety of all Nigerians and will continue to monitor the situation closely. United Nations has raised an alarm over Nigeria's rising waste generation, saying significant portion of the waste remains uncollected and littered open spaces and drainage channels. UN Habitat Representative Mercy Odiambo stated this in Ado Ekiti at a one-day Waste-Wise Cities Tool, WACT training for environmental officers and relevant stakeholders in the state with the theme Capacity Building for Effective Municipal Solid Waste Management. Odiambo said the growing waste poses existential threat to human and animal lives because of harmful chemicals contributing to environmental degradation. She also said poor management of waste had caused an increase in flood disaster and sanitation-related diseases in the country, urging government at all levels to ensure proper management of waste. Commissioner for Environment in Ekiti State, Tosin Aluku Ajishefe, who stated that the training was aimed at ensuring the state is habitable, adding that the government had placed Dino bins at strategic locations in the state capital for easy disposal and collection of waste. And in foreign news, Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky says Ukrainian troops are strengthening positions in captured territory in Russia and expanding further. Zelensky commended the soldiers and commanders who were taking Russian military prisoners and bringing the release of their soldiers and civilians held by Russia closer. Meanwhile, Russia says its forces had repelled the Ukrainians near 3 settlements in the Kursk region and were searching for mobile energy groups trying to pierce deeper into the country. And in sports, Nigeria is set to camp in Colombian capital, Bogota, for a 2-week final camping program leading to the commencement of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup Finals, which will begin on the last day of this month. The Falconets grabbed one of Africa's tickets to this year's final tournament after aggregate score defeats of Tanzania and Burundi. The players had spent 4 weeks in the first phase of the final camping in Abuja, during which they won a series of friendly games, losing only once. Nigeria's first match of the tournament against Korea Republic will come up on the 1st of September. Then the team will confront Germany 3 days later. The final match of the group phase is against Venezuela on the 17th of September. Just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that Sanwo-Olu administration revamped the Jigibola initiative? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. So in the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has officially inaugurated the Lagos Rail Mass Transit Red Line, Mushin Overpass Bridge, to a new transportation experience to motorists on the axis. The Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, is set to introduce a comprehensive bill aimed at revamping Nigeria's tax administration system, including the regulation of the cryptocurrency industry. We also told you that Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has confirmed that Ukrainian troops are strengthening positions in captured territory in Russia and expanding further. And in sports, Nigeria is set to camp in Colombian capital, Bogota, for a 2-week final camping program leading to the commencement of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup Finals, which will begin on the last day of this month. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.